Mr. Shah Abdul Hannan, the Honorable Chairman of Monarch Trust and the former Secretary of People's Republic of Bangladesh, among us now. I would like to request our Honorable Chairperson, the Principal of MDIC, Brigadier General Retired Mohammad Mehdi Hassan Pramanik PSC, to please accompany our chief guest on the stage and sit accordingly. Now we are welcoming our Honorable Chief Guest with flower bouquet. We really feel honored today for the glorious presence of our dear chief guest of today's program, and we feel it will be a good program.
Here we are at the edge of the day for the youth to bless. Here we call it a gala day for the freshers that make us gay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today, we have all gathered here to welcome our freshers of the MDIC of this year 2017-18 session. Me, Siam Marjan, along with my co-host Ashur Jaman Onim, would like to start this program by thanking our honorable chief guest, the chairperson of the program, and the audience. Special thanks go to our main attraction, the freshers who are our pivot of the day. Today is the first step towards the fulfillment of all your dreams, and for the next 2 years that you are here. We hope that you can gather the best of knowledge and experience, exposing your best selves among the scholars and keeping abreast of the latest findings on Earth. I would like to request all present to give a big hand to welcome them wholeheartedly. To inaugurate the program formally, I would like to call Mahdi Mohammed and Mahdi Hussain of Class 8E to come to the dais to recite some beautiful verses from the Holy Quran with meaning to solemnize the program.
Assalamu alaikum. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الرحمن علم القرآن خلق الإنسان علمه البيان الشمس والقمر بحسبان والنجم والشجر يسجدان والسماء رفعها ووضع الميزان ألا تطغوا في الميزان وأقيموا الوزن بالقسط ولا تكسروا الميزان والأرض وضعها للأنام فيها فاكهة والنخل ذات الأكمام والحب ذو العصف والريحان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان صدق الله العظيم.
In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. The most gracious, He has taught mankind the Quran. He created man, He taught him eloquent speech. The sun and the moon run on their fixed courses, calculated with measured out stages for each. And the stars and the trees both prostrate themselves to Allah. And the heaven, He has raised it high, and He has set up the balance, in order that you may not transgress due balance, and observe the weight with equity, and do not make the balance deficient. And the earth He has laid down for the creatures. Therein are fruits and date palms, producing sheath foodstuffs, and also corn, with its leaves and stalks of fodder, and sweet-scented plants. Then which of the blessings of the Lord will you, jinn and men, deny? Sadaqallahu al-Azim. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you very much for your nice recitation with a sonorous voice. Now I request the national anthem singers to come forward to sing our national anthem and to uplift our passion and patriotic zeal.
আমার সোনার বাংলা আমি তোমায় ভালোবাসি চিরদিন তোমার আকাশ চিরদিন তোমার আকাশ তোমার বাতাস আমার প্রাণে ও মায় আমার প্রাণে বাজায় বাঁশি সোনার বাংলা আমি তোমায় ভালোবাসি ও মা ফাগুনে তোর আমের বনে গ্রানে পাগল করে সোনার বাংলা আমি তোমায় ভালোবাসি কি শোভা কি ছায়া গো কি স্নেহ কি মায়া গো কি আঁচল বিছায়েছ বটের কূলে নদীর কূলে কূলে কি শোভা কি ছায়া গো কি স্নেহ কি মায়া গো কি আঁচল বিছায়েছ বটের কূলে নদীর কূলে কূলে মা তোর মুখের বাণী আমার কানে লাগে সুধার মতো মরি হায় হায় রে মা তোর মুখের বাণী আমার কানে লাগে সুধার মতো মা তোর বদন খানি মলিন হলে আমি নয়ন ও মায় আমি নয়ন জলে ভাসি সোনার বাংলা আমি তোমায় ভালোবাসি আমার সোনার বাংলা আমি তোমায় ভালোবাসি
It is time for the welcome speech by the coordinator of O and A level at MDIC, Ms. Tahmina Yasmin, Associate Professor of Biology Department.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Respected chairperson of this auspicious ceremony, respected chief guest, special guest, vice principal, faculty members, members of the administrations, staffs, volunteers, and my dear newcomers. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's a moment of great privilege and honor for me to extend a hearty welcome to all of you today at this memorable event. In this wonderful occasion, I would like to welcome our chief guests and special guests who have consented to be present amidst their tight schedule. As you all are aware that today we have gathered here to welcome the freshers to our prestigious college. On behalf of all the members of MDIC, I welcome the new faces with open hands, open minds, and above all, with open hearts. Dear freshers, I must congratulate you all for selecting one of the most colleges in Dhaka City. Best colleges in Dhaka City. MDIC has a dynamic management and a group of devoted teachers. I hope you will excel in studies and make us proud with your best efforts and results. Apart from academics, you should also make an effort to excel in various extracurricular activities of MDIC. Let's make a commitment on this day to maintain a friendly and cordial relationship with each other and make this institution proud of being disciplined, punctual, and giving our best in these all fields. The development of a quality education system largely lies on the committed members of the faculty, quality infrastructure, supportive administration, large pool of learning resources, and last but not the least, hardworking and brilliant students. It gives me immense pleasure to inform that MDIC has been imparting quality education through utilization of modern knowledge and technology since inception. The college authority is trying to develop all the areas to ensure quality education for the students. The college will continue to improve these facilities to ensure high standard. I am highly encouraged to share that many of our graduates got high achievements and hold key jobs in the public and private sectors at home and abroad. It is my belief and prayer that you will also achieve result of excellence by your hard work and responsibility. Every day is a fresh start. The struggle you are in today each developing the strength you need for tomorrow. With these few words, I would like to conclude my speech. My affectionate welcome and best compliments to all the freshers once again. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, ma'am, for your generous, instructive, and inspiring speech to the freshers. At this stage, I would like to call our senior student of MDIC, Wasir Muhammad, student of A2, to welcome their juniors to these freshers and to express his feeling through his speech.
A very good afternoon to our respected chairman and chief guests, principals, lovely teachers, and all the fresh new faces. I would now like to heartily welcome you all as we are now getting further to celebrate and enjoy the party organized exclusively for all of you, which is rightly termed as the freshers party. It is an absolute and exceptional evening today, as you guys are starting a journey that we have just completed. It is a day of happiness, warmth, love, and emotions. Life is a long journey with many zigzag paths in it, but I guarantee all of you that after completing your graduation from here, you are surely going to remember the value of the institute as a memorable milestone. Also, you will cherish all the memories spent with your friends, faculties, your group assignments, your presentations, events like today and whatnot. Well, today it is the evening where the excitement has reached its peak, where we are all glad to welcome you and see your excitement too for the same. And not only we, but the teachers are also eager to meet you all, but not for giving lectures, but to stand by your side and join you in the celebration. This evening is all about celebrations. It's about making networks, interacting with each other, making happy memories. I'm happy to see that many of you are able to join us today, and I am sure that the ones who are not present with us today are truly going to miss this. Dear juniors, you are now here for 2 years, earlier than we were. You have so many for you to guide you about the techniques and skills required to reach your goals, along with, of course, your hard work. Also, you will have the best faculty of the city here, who have expertise in the subjects of not less than 50 years. It's no less an honor for me to be here and address all of you. So here, I was Muhammad, student of the science department, wholeheartedly welcome all of you tonight. From now, you are all part of Manat College family. So all of you guys out there, the real journey of your future career begins from here. I wish you all the best of luck for the future. Hope you enjoy this evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Wasif, for your emotional expression. Now, the attraction of the day, the representative of this year's freshers will talk among us. And for that, I would like to call Injimamul Haq to deliver a speech.
Honorable Principal, Vice Principal, and our Chief Guest, respected teachers, my dear seniors, and my fellow classmates, Assalamu alaikum. So, where to start? Let's begin with the beginning. The word freshers give rise to me the vibe of being at school for the first time. You know, when we were freshers at school, and now we are all college students, the A students, we have walked a long path. It's rather difficult to decide if the journey was short or long. Short in the sense that time passed by in a weird way, and long in the sense that we have uncountable memories of ineffable code to look back to. The memories make us smile, while the affection towards MDC makes our hearts cry, as we will be here for no more than 2 years. On behalf of the whole Batch 17, I'd like to thank all of our teachers and mentors for guiding us and helping us reach this phase of our student life. We are also grateful to the staff, uncles and aunts who have always helped us with the tiniest and the minutest things we suffer through. One thing that I will share with you all. I have visited many different schools and colleges while attending various tournaments and contests. And while it is true that some of them do provide better facilities, but they lack providing something, which is the special bond between the seniors and juniors that we have among us. Only the Manarais have that. Hereby, I like to conclude thanking each and every member of the MDIC family. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
thank you in German to express your feeling among us. At this point, I would like to request our Honorable Chairperson of the program, our dear Principal Sir of MDIC, Brigadier General Retired Muhammad Mehdi Hassan Pramani, PSC, to express his feelings among us.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Our most respected chief guest for today's occasion and Chairman of Manat Trust, Janab Shah Abdul Hamdan Sir, Secretary of Manat Trust, Vice Principal of Manat College, respected faculties, different staff of Manat Hakim College, and above all, my dear freshers of AS level and other students present here, Assalamu alaikum. First of all, I like to express our heartfelt thanks and gratitude to our chief guest for his kind presence in our program in spite of his busy schedule. We are really grateful to you, sir. On the very outset, I wish to welcome the freshers of AS 2017 batch to Manat College. The college were among the best education institutions in our country. The mandate of this college is to generate new knowledge and guide it to the transformation of society. This is in tandem with our aspiration, that is, education for moral and ethical development. We take pride in imparting functional knowledge that can ignite positive change and transform personal lives as well as the society in economic, social, cultural, spiritual, and intellectual dimensions. NDIC is therefore a place for the chosen as well as for those who have chosen it as an arena to mold their future. Dear students, I like to avail this opportunity to congratulate you on many achievements. First, for having qualified in the many examinations at various levels of your education. More importantly, I wish to congratulate you for excelling in your O-level examinations, a feat which in fact qualified you to join in the A-level classes in this institution. Today marks the first step of your very special journey, which ordinarily will take 2 years. So, fasten up your shoelaces and buckle up your belts for the journey ahead. Dear freshers, the endeavor of our college management will always be to put you as a priority and to help minimize interruptions in our academic programs. The infrastructure and facilities you will find is a manifestation of exemplary feature of this institution. The additional lecture rooms and the modern and well-equipped laboratories is just what is required for robust teaching and learning. The college is offering all it has, but it depends on how much it can take of it. It is our expectation that you will take advantage of this environment and religiously strive not just to complete your course, but to excel in your academic works. There are various opportunities to excel in different clubs, games and sports, and in different competitions where you can prove your work and develop yourself holistically and wholesomely. Dear budding youngsters, a number of challenges including heavy workload, strict timeliness, and long reading lists await you. In addition, you will need to be master or mistress of utilizing time. Remember the advice by Professor Gordemukuli on the magical four-dimensional aim. 1. Make time, manufacture time, manage time, and maximum time, the 4 M's. In the recent past, there have been many discussions on issues related to terrorism, and radicalism. By now, you should be aware of the fact that college students are soft options for these groups of people with heinous intentions. I ask you to be vigilant and always on the lookout. Please don't involve in any unethical activities whatsoever. Dear freshers, you have stepped into this college with fresh thoughts, noble aims, high hopes and aspirations. I assure you that your ambitions will be accomplished by the successful guidance of our beloved faculties. So, feel proud to be a part of this great institution. Be in touch with the faculties and derive the best possible results. I'd like to mention what Sufi poet Rumi has said. You are not a drop in the ocean. Rather, you are the entire ocean in a drop. So, you may seem to be a small addition in the ocean of Manara, but your contributions can be immense. Please remember this. Today, our Manarites are showing up in every corner of the world, upholding the flag of our nation in hand, bearing Islamic views in a heart. It is the first and foremost duty of yours to follow their footsteps, to bring laurels to your college and our country. As students of Manara, you have some duties and responsibilities to fulfill also. Some of those are: be regular, attend your college regularly and classes on time. Please attend all the examinations. Give your best effort to secure a good grade. Please remember, at the end of your session or A-level examination, you will require some transcript where the marks of different examinations will be written. So, if you do not get the correct grade or good grade, you may be affected for your future education. You must put on proper college uniform and abide by the college rules. Speaking in English inside the college premises is obligatory. Remember, you are now the senior students in the campus. The juniors will follow the seniors in all actions. Please remember, the little wind blows in the direction, the strong wind blows. Make sure your behavior is always praiseworthy. You have your duties as Muslims also. Offering your prayers on time and practicing Islamic norms make your head high as Muslims. As your mentors, we also feel proud when our Manarites present themselves upholding Islamic values. Now, as I approach toward the end of my speech, I wish to point out to you that the only aspect that will guarantee your well-being and success in all you do here is your character. In simple terms, this is your reputation in terms of values, patriotism, virtues, behavior, and trustworthiness. I would like you all to bear in mind that we can only give you good advice or try to put you on the right path. The final forming of the character will lie in your hands. I like to conclude with the verses from the Holy Quran. And the mankind can have nothing but what they do, good or bad. Surah An-Nazm, verse number 39. I will also tell another verse so that you can remember those also. Verily, Allah will not change the condition of a people as long as they do not change their state themselves. Surah Ar-Ra'd, verse number 11. Finally, once again I thank our Honorable Chairman Sir and others to be present here, and the admin and all staff, academic staff and students to make today's program a success. I wish everybody a bright future. May Allah help us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Thank you very much, sir, for your enlightening and inspiring speech. And now, it is time for our honorable chief guest of the program, Mr. Shah Abdul Hannan, Chairman of Manara Trust and the former Secretary of the People's Republic of Bangladesh, to deliver his speech among us. Please, sir.
Rabbil Alameen. Salatu wassalamu ala Rasulil Kareem. Amma ba'd. Respected Chairman, Mr. Principal, Vice Principal, my younger brother, Dr. Sahib, Secretary of the Trust, all the faculty, staff, earlier students, and new students, their guardians, if any, if journalists, and if anybody is there, he or she, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Again, I speak in English. I welcome the new students of A level of Manwar, Dhaka International College. And our principal has said, explained the facilities available here, the situation in this college, teachers, and what we are expected to do, all he has said. So I am not going to that side. I hope you have understood that, you have good faculty, good principal, good environment, good facilities. I hope you will like and enjoy, and you will find the environment pleasant. Now, as I said, I welcome you. I will now tell you some harsh truths, harsh duro sotto kotha boli. I will tell some harsh truths. Why I will say that? I will say that because you have to know the world you are living in. You have to know the world you are going to live in. I am old man, 80, but you are young. 15, maybe less or maybe more. So you must know what is coming or what has come already in your life. I was reading a book last 1 month by Dr. Yusuf Al-Qaradal, probably the greatest alim of the present time, probably. The book is Islam, the Future Civilization. His opinion is that present civilization has lost its way. I will explain later. And only solution is the revival of Islamic civilization. He has said in his book that civilization has two parts. For example, a person, human being, a man or woman, has a body and a soul. A body and a soul. Western civilization has a body and a soul. What is the body? The body is their factories, their buildings, their skyscrapers, their highways, maybe their other achievements, material achievements. This is the body. But what is the soul? Soul is what is their moral. What is their moral value? What is their ideology? তারা কি বিশ্বাস করে? And he has said the material is okay. Humanity can take them from what they achieved in material side, except if you can accept. But the soul, kote gese, he said, it has the soul has rotten. মধ্যে মধ্যে ভুলে যাই, ইংরেজি বলতে বলতে না বলতে বলতে তোমাদের পাল্লায় পরে বলতে হচ্ছে। পাল্লা মানে এই পাল্লা না, কিন্তু মনে রাখতে হবে, আমি যা বলি আম্মারা, এই মেয়েরা, তোমরা আম্মারা, আর আমার বোনরা, আর ছেলেরা, আমার ছোট ভাইরা বা ভাইয়েরা, মনে রাখতে হবে। I will make a speech for you, and that's so that you can tell others. কাগজ কলম থেকে নোট নিবা, মোবাইল থাকলে রেকর্ড করবা, as you like. And he says, really, as I said, Dr. Kardab had learned, I never knew to divide civilization into body and soul. This is new I got from him. It may appear simple to you, but I read for 80 years. I didn't find such a classification. That body is fine, but soul has rotten. What is the soul there? Breakdown of family. There is no family coming to West. Drugs. 99% people are drug addicted. Alcohol. Drugs, one of my American friends said that drugs are available. Heroin is available in every shop. Every shop. Like potato chips. As you get potato chips everywhere, you can get heroin. The society has rotten. There is no family, drugs, drinking, etc. So he said that this cannot go on. This cannot go on. And I have learned another thing from him that I will say. I have learned from him another thing which I will say. He has said, he has discussed about the Western civilization, and he has said that his great achievements, first industrial revolution, machines, technology gradually, over 200 years, 150 years, steam engine, which has reduced the labor of human being, labor, শারীরিক পরিশ্রম কমাই দিছে. And then the second industrial revolution, the computer, the internet, it has reduced the mental labor. And it has achieved so many other things. It is invading the space, in the genetic engineering, biological engineering, etc., etc. They have done. But he has to explain this, you must remember what I am saying now. These all are learned from him. That this is all related to means and tools. খালি যন্ত্রপাতি আর পথ কিভাবে করা যায়. All these achievements are in the field of means, in the field of tools, যন্ত্রপাতি, but not in the field of morals, values. They have achieved nothing in the field of morals and values. So, as I said before, the Western civilization, Portuguese has rotten. This means, we have no quarrel with this means, we will take it. We Muslims, others, Hindus, everybody can take it. Mostly, maybe one or two minors. But, now you will realize that the Western civilization, আমরা চমকে যাই, খালি সব space invasion দিয়ে. But this do not make men human beings. These do not make good persons, good women, good men. So he says that Western civilization is no solution. And then to save you or me, we have to go back to Allah. Islam for Muslims or Islam? Allah. I have written one essay. I said the greatest problem of humanity is forgetting the Creator. All the immoralities come because of forgetting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. A man who really believes in Allah, he cannot commit major crimes, maybe small crimes, and even if he commits a major crime, he will not repeat it. Probably, most likely. I do not want to overstate. I do not want to overstate. And now, if we have to go back to religion or Islam and Allah, I ask you to read a few things. You should all read Quran. Meaning. At least in the next 1 year, you should read the meaning of the Quran. At least once. And next 3 years, another 3 times. And then life of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. The greatest man in humanity, nobody was equal to him. Nobody on earth has been equal to him. Even the Western scholars, writing about 100% say he is the top. And good literature. And I will ask you to use your time properly. Not only seeing the sports for 4 hours, or TV for another 4 hours, and mobile for another 3 hours. Please, you should give up. I gave you one slogan. You can remember. I gave one that TV kom dekhun, সময় কে কাজে লাগান. I think I gave this slogan 20 years back. TV kom dekhun, সময় কে কাজে লাগান. ইংরেজি বললে কি হবে আম্মা? Watch less television. Use time. Utilize time better. Okay. Now, I will finish by reciting 3 ayat from the Quran. Slowly, I will recite 3 ayats. One, I will recite from Surah Al-Infitar, Surah number 82. Allah says, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya ayyuhal insan, ma garraka bi rabbikal karim. Ya ayyuhal insan, ma garraka bi rabbikal karim. Allah বলছেন, এটা আমি একটু বাংলা বলি, সবাই একটু বাংলা বুঝেই জানে? বাংলা বুঝে না তো আসবো না। হ্যাঁ, আমি ভালো করে বোঝাবার জন্য বলছি। আমি তো ইংরেজি মোটামুটি জানি না। পরীক্ষাতে পাস করছি ইংরেজি না ফেল করছি? আচ্ছা, তাই হোক, আমি অক্ষরটা বলতে গেলে আল্লাহ তাআলা বলতেন, হে মানুষ, ইয়া আইয়ুহাল ইনসান, মা গাররাকা, কিসে তোমাকে ডিসিভ করে দিল, প্রতারিত করলো, বেরাব্বিকাল কারীম, তোমার রবকে, এত সম্মানিত, এত দানশীল রবকে কে ভুলাই দিল? ইয়া আইয়ুহাল ইনসান, মা গাররাকা বিরাব্বিকাল কারীম, হে মানুষ, কিসে তোমাকে তোমার রব্বুল কারীমকে, সম্মানিত আল্লাহকে, এই সম্মানিত প্রভুকে ভুলিয়ে দিল? Our name, our fame, our wealth, our power, our desire for name, fame, power. তোমরা চিন্তা করবা। 2 নম্বর আয়াত, এটা ছিল সূরা ইনফিতারের 5 or 6 আয়াত, সূরা নম্বর 82। 8 আয়াত সূরা নাহল থেকে, সূরা নম্বর 16, আয়াত নম্বর 96। বিসমিল্লাহির রহমানির রহিম। মা ইনদাকুম ইয়ানফাদু ওয়া মা ইনদাল্লাহি বাকিন। মা ইনদাকুম ইয়ানফাদু ওয়া মা ইনদাল্লাহি বাকিন। আল্লাহ বলছেন, তোমাদের নিকট যা আছে, what is with you will finish, শেষ হয়ে যাবে। ইয়ানফাদু, মা ইনদাকুম মানে আমরা মানুষের কাছে যা আছে, finish, ওয়া মা ইনদাল্লাহি বাকিন, আল্লাহর কাছে আছে, স্থায়ী হবে। সুতরাং তোমরা ভালো কাজ করো, গুড কাজ করো, যাতে তুমি আখিরাতটা ভালো হয় তোমার, দুনিয়াতে তোমরা ডুবে যেও না। এটা বলছেন, মা ইনদাকুম ইয়ানফাদু ওয়া মা ইনদাল্লাহি বাকিন। এখন তারপরে বলতেছেন, আয়াতটা আমি বলেই দেই, ওয়ালা নাদিয়ান্নাল্লাযিনা সাবারু আজরাহুম বিআহসানি মা কানু ইয়ামালুন। আল্লাহ বলছেন পরে যে যাতে আল্লাহ তাআলা এটা কেন করছেন, যাতে যারা সবর করেছো, দুনিয়াতে অন্যায় কম করছো, করো নাই, যারা সবর করছো তাদেরকে তাদের আজর পুরস্কার দেওয়া যায়, বিআহসানি মা কানু ইয়ামালুন, বেস্ট পুরস্কার দেওয়া যায় তোমাদের কাজের। এই হচ্ছে আমার 2 নম্বর আয়াত। শেষ আয়াত পড়ে আমি শেষ করি। শেষ আয়াতটা আমি পড়তেছি, এটা পড়তেছি সূরাতুল আরাফ থেকে। সূরাতুল আরাফ থেকে, সূরাতুল আরাফ সূরা নাম্বার 7 or 8, no 7. এইখানে আল্লাহ তাআলা বলতেছেন, রাসূলকে আল্লাহ তাআলা বলছেন, কুল, হে রাসূল আপনি বলুন, কুল মা ইন্না হারামা রাব্বিয়া, আমার রব মানে আল্লাহ হারাম করেছেন। কুল মা হারামা রাব্বিয়া, আমার রব হারাম করেছেন কি কি? আল ফাওয়াহিশা মা যাহারা মিনহা ওয়া মা বাতানা, আল্লাহ তাআলা নিষেধ করেছেন all indecency, অশ্লীলতা of all type, বলতে মা যাহারা মিনহা, যা প্রকাশ পায়, ওয়া মা বাতানা, যা গোপন। কারণ মানুষ যে অশ্লীলতা করে তার অর্ধেকই গোপন থাকে। কিন্তু আল্লাহ তাআলা বললেন, দেখেন কি করে বলতে আল্লাহ তাআলা যে কুল মা ইন্নামা হারামা রাব্বিয়া, আমার রব হারাম করেছেন আল ফাওয়াহিশা মা যাহারা মিনহা ওয়া মা বাতানা, এবং তারপর বলতে পারি ইসমা, গুনাহর কাজকে হারাম করেছেন। আর কি বল বাগিয়া বেগাইরিল হককে, এবং বাড়াবাড়ি, কোন কারণ ছাড়া বাড়াবাড়ি। আমাদের সমাজে বাড়াবাড়ি, উপরে নিচে আমি নাম বলবো না, বাড়াবাড়ি বেগাইরিল হককে, কারণ ছাড়া, যুক্তি ছাড়া। আর দুটো জিনিস আল্লাহ হারাম করবেন, বান্তুশরিকু বিল্লাহ, যে তোমরা আর শিরক করবে, এটা হারাম করেছে। যার পক্ষে আল্লাহ বলছেন কোনো আমি দলিল নাযিল করি নাই, যার পক্ষে আমি কোনো মালাম নাযযালা বিহি সুলতানান, যার পক্ষে আমি কোনো অথরিটি নাযিল করি নাই, ওয়ান তুশরিকু ওয়ান তাকুলু আলাল্লাহি মা লা তা'লামুন, এবং আল্লাহ সম্পর্কে এমন সব কথা বলো, আল্লাহ সম্পর্কে যে তোমরা জানো না। অর্থাৎ যেমন ওই যুগে বলতো আল্লাহ এই মূর্তিগুলো আল্লাহ তাআলা মানে দেবদেবী, আজকেও বলা হয় হয়তো ঈসা আলাইহিস সালাম আল্লাহর ছেলে, এবং তারপরে আরো কথা, অনেক কথা ইত্যাদি। তো এইখানে আমি শেষ করছি, আমি অনুরোধ করতেছি যে তোমরা আমার কথাগুলি যদি ভালো লাগে, অন্যায় না হয়ে থাকে, ভুল না হয়ে থাকে মনে রাখবা, এবং অন্যদেরকে উঠাই দেবে। বিশেষ করে কোরআনের 3টা আয়াত এবং যা আমি বললাম যে মিনস, আর কোরআন উন্নত করে মিনসে মোরালতে কিছু করে নাই। তো আখিরু দাওয়ানা আলহামদুলিল্লাহি রাব্বিল আলামিন। আসসালামু আলাইকুম ওয়া রাহমাতুল্লাহি ওয়া বারাকাতুহু।
This is the time for the handing over the gifts, a sovereign, an artwork by the students of MDIC to our chief guest, Mr. Shah Abdul Hannan. I request the honorable chairperson to please hand the gift over to our today's chief guest. I also request our chairperson to hand over the crest for our dear chief guest of today's freshers reception ceremony.
Now I would like to request the AA students, our freshers of this year, to take part in the photo session.